Welcome back to Spud Run Golf. Saturday, August 24th, 6:30 a.m. in the morning. We love Saturdays, right? Come on. This morning in particular, what we need to do, we got to cut down some trees. We've got a couple decent sized trees that are dead. That one's even starting to just fall, drop limbs and stuff there up by the hack shacks. We got to get that thing down first. Check out the new lid. I'm just gonna wear this in the intro. It's the first time I put it on. Pretty sharp, right? Nice and clean. My hats don't stay nice and clean very long. Over the next coming weeks, 1st of September through the middle of September is always just a hot pot of activity here at Spud Run Golf. It's always been. We've got member guests, we've got subscribers tournament, we've got some big time creators coming in. We have still the B&B guests filtering through the weeks and weekends. Lots of stuff coming up. The course, it's in great shape. The grass, the tees, the green, great shape. Our B&B guest, they want to come over and use the Blackstone to cook a big breakfast this morning, so I hope to partake in that. Maybe you'll get to meet them. Saturday morning, Spud Run Golf. I'm Jeremy. Let's go. All right, I lied to you. The first thing I want to do, I got my clubs on the cart. We're going to go back to number 8 tee. Over the next couple of weeks, I also have some big matches, so I'd like to get some practice in, and number 8 tee ball has just been killing me. So we just walked up to the green, doing my morning inspection from the B&B guest. Let's check it out. I think pretty good. They're using these fake balls. Kind of putting a little end in it, but not too bad. So Adam, you passed night 1 on the green test. Doesn't look too bad. I can still see some smoke at the hack shack. Them boys must have been up late. All right, so we'll grab a couple balls. We'll go to 8 tee. Let's hit a couple shots. And then we're going to get to the real work. I mean, hitting golf balls is kind of work, right? Irrigation has went off this morning. Nice and squishy. I just mowed it yesterday, and it doesn't really need mowed. The only reason I'd mow it right now is just to basically knock the dew off. There's a wet spot there. I have no clue. I gotta say that was a cooler spill. Anyways, I just mowed the green yesterday, so it's the only reason I would need to mow it this morning is just to knock the dew off, but it's not a heavy dew, so I'm not too worried about it. Going by the hack shack now. Pulling out my Native American skills, the size of those logs, the temperature of that fire, I'm gonna guess that these boys were up here till past 4 o'clock. Don't know that. We'll find out. That's not been burning a long time. They've got these fake balls. Oh, while we're back here, these 2 trees need to come down. See that one on the right? It's dead. So that tree, the way it's kind of leaning, you know, we can make trees go a little bit how we want them. I'm not good enough to just make it go opposite, but it's wanting to go that way. So the hack shack should be safe. My only problem is going to be, I'm hoping that tree where it's dead, it's going to fall, hit that other maple. But I think those limbs should be weak enough that they should shatter and let that tree drop on down. When it falls, it's going to explode. There's going to be a hot mess clean up. But that's a good reason to have some campfires over the next week or so. Then this one here just recently kind of passed away on me. And then maybe this winter, so the green's here, and as I pan around, we got some trees here down this little holler. I would like to clean all that out pretty good to maybe add a little water feature there to just help with some things that gets more morning sun on the green. I've always been the guy that I love trees. I'm not a tree hugger, you know, a West Coast liberal tree hugger, nothing like that. By no means, no offense if you're that. But I like to selectively and take my time to take out trees. You know, when I've had people that really know about grass come here and they say, you got to take out trees, you got to take out trees. Well, yeah, the grass wants full sun, but I like to selectively and timely take out trees. Once you take a big tree out like this, you're done. You can't replace it, and that's why I like to take my time. And I'm real happy with the way the greens performed this summer. A lot of fungicides, a lot of care, but a little bit more sun in the daytime, and the morning time especially, would not be a bad thing. And I know my buddies are watching this right now, and they are just eating it up because I never practice. I never hardly play out here. I even thought about not putting this in the video. But here we are. I've got to figure out how I've got my 5-iron or my 1-iron. So we need to hit a shot that stays very low, a stinger type shot that stays very low, has maybe a little bit of a cut. So I need to hit a shot around anywhere from probably 185 to 210, depending on how much I want to play that fade. So my goal right now is to play the 1-iron to 5-iron and get the most comfortable so that I can just have more confidence. As you'll see in some videos coming up, I guess you've already seen one, that this hole has got me. It's got Jenny's number. 5-iron first. Let's go through a couple fast swings here and just get comfortable. We don't want to hear no wood knocking. Like that. That's 5-iron. It's just getting up a little too quick. That's my first swing of the morning. We're probably closer to 7 o'clock now. We could damn near die on this tee box. I was worried about cutting freaking trees. Jeez. 911, baby. All right, let's go to the 1-iron. Okay, that's 3 shots, 3 trees. My left grip was too weak. I've got it figured out, fellas. That is money. That is a shot that we take all day, every day. Now we need to hit 3 in a row like that. Left grip, let's pay attention. There we go. Oh my goodness, I got it. That is so perfect. Going for 3 in a row, and we can hang this thing up. Those are 3 perfect balls. I feel like the 1-iron is the club. You know, Arnold Palmer said, even God can't hit a 1-iron. All right, here's our 4 1-iron balls. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. The 1-iron, that's the play. Back to work. Let's go to work. Come on. Probably takes me about 12 to 15 minutes to mow. Might as well go ahead and mow it. Give these guys a good fresh cut for their morning round. If it in fact is a morning round. So that's about what we got. Maybe fill up a gallon jug, maybe. We'll probably do a quick cup change because I see 2 of the group have arrived at number 1 tee, so it's 7:20 or so. So maybe 2 of them didn't stay up quite as late. Guys, if you're a serious Spud Run fan, I need you to stick around the end of the video. And I've got something I think you might be interested in. I'll have a link at the end. Stick around. It's very important that you, I think you'll like it. So what time do you guys go to bed? Looks like the fire's still going this morning.
The young boys stayed up. The old man.
So they're still in bed.
Yeah, they're still in bed.
Well, I stayed up till probably like 5:30.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I was kind of excited about breakfast this morning.
Yeah, they're not getting up.
They's all big talk.
I mean, to use the grill, I was like, hell yeah.
Boy, you remind me of Bill Murray, man. When he had a Caddyshack when he was, oh, Mrs. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Mrs. Havlicek.
You got the right movement and everything, mister.
I like this pin here for these boys. It's a little bit flatter. Yesterday's pin placement was a little crazy, so. Got a little twist to it at the end. At least all the 5-foot putts should be straight for them.
So if you caught that in conversation, it was around 5 a.m. before they went over. Old Dad had coffee going, so that old boy just went ahead and got up and said, let's golf.
For the golfers, you know. Got the trees cleaned up, and just like a blister, he shows up when the work's done.
Oh, look at that.
Where you been all morning?
Hey, I've been busy cat covering up shit.
Oh, bullcrap. You smelled that breakfast them boys are cooking.
No, I went to town in the Rhino and got gas, come back, and I'm going to go over there and see what Jeremy's doing.
He knew the work was done. He knew the work was done.
Look at that.
Check out what I just finished installing on our driveway entrance masterpiece. So I just set that, I had to cut the stones and set it, kind of set the feet in so it stands up straight. As you enter the property now, you got not only the Welcome to Cairn Creek sign with the flag, the logo, you've got the spud hitting a golf ball, and that's thanks to a follower on Instagram that came up and spent some time with us. That's pretty sweet. It's been back to Hack Shack, but I said, man, let's get that up so when people come in, they see that. I want everybody to see it because it's so cool. And something else I wanted to mention in today's episode. Last episode, I talked about that synthetic green over at the B&B. Well, I only had one person get back with me on that, and you're not gonna believe what they said. I even want to stop on the golf cart up here on the cart path to tell this story so I don't jack it up. All right, so a guy calls me back. You know, he's interested in working a partnership kind of with the turf over at the B&B. So we get to talk, and he's like, well, the area you mentioned, I think in the video I mentioned 3,000 square feet. He's like, well, let's talk about something like because they come in 15-foot wide rolls. He said maybe like a 30 by 45, something like that. I was like, okay, let's talk more. I said, I'll do all the base work, all the prep work. Basically, I'd want to see what kind of a deal you get me on the turf itself, and then the installation, because I don't have any clue. I don't really know how to put the seams together and make it look as good as they can, because they're professionals. He says, Jeremy said, let me do some quick math here while we're on the phone. He kept talking, you know, the product's good. And this is a company that spreads all over, you know, from Columbus to Chicago, over towards New York, a huge, huge company. He punches some numbers in, and he comes back, he's like a 30 by 45 for us, with your discount, working with us, putting in the videos. He said, probably around $45,000. $45,000. Needless to say, the B&B putting green project is out. That is beyond budget, at a discount with me doing all the prep and base work. Now, he did talk his product up pretty good. It sounds like it's the real deal, and I understand that, and I wasn't upset or nothing. I just told him flat out. I said, we're kind of wasting each other's time right now because that's way more than I could ever afford to do for that project. That kind of blew my mind. I know that a lot of you probably have synthetic turf in the backyard or whatever, and I've done synthetic turf, and I don't remember it being quite that much. And he even mentioned that it would probably take them upwards of 3 weeks to put the turf down. And man, I don't know, fellas. I don't know if he was just blowing smoke. You know, he seen me as a sucker. I don't know. That was the only person I talked to. So the update on the Airbnb project is on definite hold until we would find a better solution. Yeah. All right. The day's kind of winding down. We might play some golf. Going on about 7 o'clock, back up here at hole number 8 where we were at this morning. The guests have been on me all day to play a couple holes with them, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm kind of shutting her down work-wise for the day. Just had a shower. Told them I'd play 8 and 9 with them. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully number 8 here. I told you earlier I got that tee-ball figured out, so we'll see here in a minute. And maybe we can meet the guest. All right, it's about go time. I'm here with Pops. Pops, how we doing today?
Good.
You having a good time?
Oh, yeah, it's great out here, man.
Any birdies out there today?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
It was 2. He said, oh, yeah.
Here's our other captains.
Been waiting for 5 months to be here. This is everything you expect and more. It is amazing.
Beautiful country. Love playing here. Definitely would recommend it.
Southeast Ohio, baby.
A lot of oxygen going on.
Spud run to the moon.
Okay, mister.
Perfect. I mean,
You know, I always say, blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then, mister.
Lost it. Sounded really good.
I didn't come out to Spud run to lay up. You let the big dog eat.
good one.
Holy, nice smash.
Fellas, I just busted that 1-iron just like you need to bust this link right here. If you're a true Spud Run fan, click on this link to take you to the promised land. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for playing with us. Spud Run Golf. Over and out.